Okay, so what I have here is I have a couple action figures, such as this. This is Clayface from the 1990 Batman the Animated Series TV show. I also have Batman and from that show series as well. Just go find them. Here he is, right here. I also have a few other things like Hasbro Star Wars sets that haven't been opened in a while, which I was lucky to find this at one of the flea markets I went to. More on that later. I also have today found some stuff at a flea market. Found some more action figures, some military soldiers and action figures, a tin version of Abraham Lincoln, more action figures, more action figures, more action figures. This contains some stuff in it, but it's like a mystery bag, so we have no idea what's in it. And we'll open it up and see what it is in there. I also have got a few more other items. Here's another action figure that I forgot to add. Got some army tanks here that were from Amazon, but we won't get into these later. Blue army plane. A build your own plane here. A artillery cannon that actually works. Which is pretty cool. And then I have a tin Buckingham Palace soldier aiming his rifle in the air, which is pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to start with the breakdown of the Star Wars stuff, and then the action figures, and then the mystery bag. As for everything else, we'll worry about that as we continue. So let's go ahead and now do the setup of each item that I have. Okay, so here is the first Star Wars set that I have opened. Now, before we get into this, I am going to clarify and also state I know some Star Wars characters, but I don't know all of them. So I am sorry to any Star Wars fans out there that I have offended by talking about any creatures that I'm not familiar with, or mispronounced their names or anything like that. But what I can tell you is, in this first set we have one of the walking machines. I don't know what they're called, but they're the ones owned by the dark side, the Darth Vader's army, the stormtroopers and all that. I know stormtroopers, but I don't know their divisions and their ranks. Daily Tactical knows more about Star Wars than me. I am just a collector who collects different stuff, but I find these guys are cool. And I'm a little bit aware of Star Wars knowledge. But anyway, so we have this. We also have one of the Jedi battleships as well. We have Luke Skywalker here with his green icon, with his green lightsaber. A biker scout commander in silver. And then, I guessing 4 other bike scout commanders. Not commanders, bike scouts, regular stormtroopers here. And then we have like 4 of these little aliens, or alien-like creatures. I don't know what they're called, but they're definitely not Chewbacca, that I know. But they're like smaller and a little bit mammalish. I forgot what they're called. I think they start with a J. But if you guys know what they are called, please comment it in the comments below. Because, like I said, guys, I feel bad that I don't even know what some of these characters are. But I'm lucky to only know, like, the people and the army. So, that's the first set. Let's move on to the next set. The second set of Star Wars. We have Agent Klaus figure, a couple stormtroopers, 2 R2-D2s, and a few Imperial officers. Now let's move on to the surprise bundle. It contains the surprise bundle, so now we're going to move on to the action figures. We have the action figures with the Clayface and Batman from the 1990 animated Batman series, like I mentioned, and a bunch of G.I. Joes. Now we're moving on to the vehicles. For the vehicles, we have a gray tank, a green tank, and a blue airplane, which will be added to my Army Man figures. Now, here we go for the announcements. Okay guys, so we have reached the end of the video. So for announcements, next weekend is my birthday, so I won't be posting any videos due to birthday plans and stuff like that. And secondly, I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube because I'm going to be working on my Iron Man collection and the trailer for Scary Story Saturdays.